1999 was a bad year for the Cobra. Despite the ratings advertised at 320 horsepower, press instrumented tests revealed that, on average, the Cobra still took 5.5 seconds to get to 60 miles per hour, a half second slower than the Camaro. As a result, Cobra owners took their cars to dynos to have them tested, and what they found out was, while Ford advertised 320 horsepower, their cars only made 300. As a result, Ford opted to forego the 2000 model year for Cobra altogether, with a fix for current Cobras at the 2001 model year. For 2001, the Cobra finally made the advertised horsepower ratings. This ebony clear coat Cobra Convertible features the black canvas power retractable roof and the dark charcoal leather interior with gray Alcantara accents. Of course, with the Cobra being a Mustang, it is rear-wheel drive with independent rear suspension. Power comes from an aluminum block and head 90-degree 4.6-liter dual overhead cam 32-valve V8 engine. It creates 320 horsepower at 6,000 RPM with 317 pound-feet of torque at 4,750 RPM. With 272 horsepower at the rear wheels, the Cobra is good for 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.4 seconds, 0 to 100 miles per hour in 13.2 seconds, and clearing the quarter mile in 13.8 seconds at 102 miles per hour. Top speed, rated by Ford, is 150 miles per hour. And fuel capacity in the Cobra is 15.7 US gallons. It consumes 5.6 gallons per 100 miles driven with an estimated total driving range of 283 miles. EPA fuel economy ratings are 15 miles per gallon city, 23 miles per gallon highway, and 19 miles per gallon combined. And the SVT Cobra offers only one transmission, a Tremec 3650 5-speed manual. It does feature a leather shift handle and leather boot. Alright, take a look around the rear of the Cobra. Stacked tri-bar tail lights are tricolored with red brake and tail lamps, amber turn indicators, and white reverse lamps. This car is equipped with a $195 optional rear spoiler, which helps the rear from looking plain. Down below, you have dual bright finish exhaust tips that stick out and the words Cobra embossed in the rear bumper. And along the profile, the Cobra is typical Mustang in style with a lowered ride height, SVT wheels, and the iconic Cobra snake logo on the fender. And steering is hydraulically assisted rack and pinion with 2.5 turns lock to lock. Wheels are the $395 optional 17 by 8 inch polished aluminum 5-spoke wheels with 245/45 ZR17 BF Goodrich G-Force Comp 2 tires on all four corners. Brakes are 4-wheel disc brakes with 13-inch vented Brembo rotors and 2-piston PBR calipers up front, and 11.65-inch vented rotors in the rear with single-piston calipers. Brakes are assisted by ABS and electronic traction control and can bring the Cobra from 60 miles per hour to 0 in 127 feet. And looking up front, the Cobra naturally retains a lot of its Mustang looks, while subtle visual details give the Cobra a unique appearance. The hood has a unique reverse scoop design. Front and center in the grille opening, the Galloping Mustang has fled the pin, and in its place sits the iconic Cobra snake logo. Down below, wider openings for additional cooling, as well as additional cool air intakes reside next to the fog lamps. Alright, no smart key access system here. We just have a standard remote key fob with lock, unlock, panic, and trunk release. Opening the wide front doors, only doors. Features a nicely crafted interior. Pretty typical of Mustangs with a dual cowl instrument panel and bucket seats. There are slight differences with the Cobra, however. Plastics and soft vinyl trim cover the doors. The plastic bezel, which houses the power windows, mirrors, and door lock buttons, rattles like crazy. You have the Mach 460 premium sound system. And here you have the dark charcoal leather and Alcantara in bucket seats. Height and rake adjustable head restraints. Stitched in the Alcantara is the Cobra snake logo. And the driver's side seat is actually a 6-way power adjust. Weirdly, Ford has always put the power seat adjustment on these Mustangs in the front of the seat. Not a very intuitive place for it, but it does have manual seat back adjust. There's the stitched Cobra logo. The Alcantara provides better grip, and the seats are pretty comfortable and supportive. Alright, and pan through the interior and show more details. Cobra logo on the steering wheel of the airbag cover. Nice power assisted steering, leather wrapped steering wheel. Typical of Fords of the era had cruise controls. Not much else. There is no multi-function controls here. Full instrumentation on white face gauges that glow green at night. 160 mile per hour speedometer. Moving over the top of the dash. The vinyl is actually in really good shape. It's not cracked or split. There's no fades or tears. Overall, the interior of this car is actually really, really nice. You have your twin air vents, and just directly below that is your air conditioning controls. You have an aftermarket audio system. Buttons for your rear window defogger traction and your fog lamps. You have a cigarette lighter, of course your transmission. Power top control. Dual cup holders and a handbrake. Storage inside your right hinged armrest. Overall, as stated before, the car's interior and exterior actually is in really, really nice shape. Manually dimming rearview mirror does feature map lights built into it. Sun visors, illuminated vanity mirrors, and they just swing out. There's no slide out, there's no anything like that. Alright, let's take a look at the rear seat. Not much to see back here. Down below is the seat back release for the front seats. It just folds forward, and access to the rear seat is minuscule at best. There's not a whole lot of leg room. It does seat 2. It is a non-folding bench seat. It does feature the leather and Alcantara accents, however. Other than that, there's really nothing. There's no cup holders or anything of that nature. Alright, and 3 ways to open the trunk lid. In the glove box resides a yellow trunk release button. You can also use the key in the keyhole just below the third brake light. Or you can press the key fob button on the key fob remote. And the trunk lid on the Mustang is hydraulically assisted with outside mounted hinges to not impede in the cargo area. It does feature a slightly low lift over height, which is nice. However, the cargo capacity, understandably with the convertible, is a scant 7.7 cubic feet. It is large enough, however, it will house a couple golf bags or some overnight luggage. Underneath the floor mat, you do have a compact spare tire with jack and tools. Alright, this does conclude our in-depth walk-around look at the 2001 Ford Mustang SVT Cobra Convertible. We hope you enjoyed the video, and if you liked this and would like to see more like it, please comment down below. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/neighborhoodcarreviews. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.